Welcome to Cinematicz, finding what movie is your movie this weekend. I'm Fields Cage.
I'm Sean O'Hara.
And we are reviewing Captain America.
And Winnie the Pooh.
So let's go ahead and dive into Captain America.
Our goal is to create the first super soldier.
You ready?
How do you feel?
Taller.
If he gets across the Atlantic, he will wipe out the entire eastern seaboard.
I'm going after him.
This isn't a back alley, Steve. It's war. You start running, they'll never let you stop.
Captain America.
So, Captain America, this young, scrawny guy is courageous, always just, he seems like he almost picks his fight, but he does it very, very boldly. He doesn't care if he gets beat up. He just wants to stand up for the right thing. So it's really cool that when he does get his chance, when he does have strength, that does carry over, and he's just very courageous, very fearless, and easily rises to a hero. The acting mainly led by Chris Evans and Tommy Lee Jones. It was great at times, not so great at other times. I think it was kind of a back and forth here and there a little bit throughout the whole movie on a lot of things. But I think overall, Chris Evans did a great job in it, and playing the weaker part, then playing the guy with strength, but still having the heart in there. Action, this is where I'm torn, because it is an action movie, but at the same time, it seems like when he's doing fight scenes, it's great, but when explosions start happening, it's just like, where'd that come from? So it's kind of a balance there. And originality, it is off the comic books. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't crazy original, because we do know the story fairly well. But I think the coolest thing was that it did feel like a comic book movie. Mm-hmm. It didn't feel like a normal movie. How they edited it, it feels like very chunky on this action, that action, that action, especially in the montages that they did through the movie. So it's kind of a different kind of feel to it. So I liked it. Overall, I think I'd give it about a 3.5. Wouldn't really go into the 4, and kind of borderline on the 3 there. Just because it was so much back and forth of, whoa, then, yeah, so.
So how was the 3D, and would you stay after the credits?
3D was okay. It was definitely, it does have depth to it, but it's not something to spend your money on. It's more of a 2D movie on that. And after the credits, they tie in, it's Marvel, they're going to tie in a few different missing links there. Quite a few, so you're going to love it. Let's check out Winnie the Pooh.
There they are.
Christopher Robin!
We will have a contest to find a new tail for Eeyore.
Perhaps I could borrow some honey. Oh, just a taste. A small lick, I should think.
Silly old bear.
So Winnie the Pooh, it kind of follows the show. It's all about Winnie the Pooh and his friends getting together and kind of solving mysteries or going into mischievous games in the 100-acre wood. And it kind of followed the TV show or the show in a way, but it felt kind of Hollywood. Really? Hollywood did it. It was just a little over the top. They could have just kept it notched down a little bit, and I think it would have been better. The acting in it was okay. It was voice acting, so there wasn't much to it. They did change the voices of a couple of the characters. You could easily tell that. I really liked I think the original cast was better. Maybe it's just because that's what I've always known as a kid. I don't know.
Did they stay really good in character with those characters, or did they change that up too?
They didn't go real deep into the characters' personalities, I didn't feel, with this movie, other than Winnie the Pooh. I mean, it did feel like they were the same basic characters, other than the fact that their voice was changed. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it kept pretty much in with the original characters' personalities, but like I said, they didn't go too deep into them. So yes, it did feel like the original characters. So action and graphics, the graphics were really good. I thought they were definitely like an HD version of the show, but there wasn't a lot of action. It's a kid cartoon movie, mm-hmm. So the most action you're going to get really is just Pooh running away from the bees because they're mad because he got his honey and all that. So that's as action as you're going to get. All right, originality, it was based off the show. So, I mean, back in the day, it was considered kind of original. It's for kids, about stuffed animals using their imagination. But, like, as far as, like, the movie was, it wasn't that original. It was kind of just, like, the TV show almost.
Kept on the same line.
And it kept on the same, like, theme of the TV on the show. But not, like, super anything new original, shall I say. I would give this movie about a 2 for anybody who doesn't really like Winnie the Pooh or is above the age of, like, 13 or so. And probably a 3.5 probably for anybody who is a hardcore Winnie the Pooh fan or is under the age of 13, maybe even 10 and younger. Just kind of like it's definitely a really kiddish type movie. I thought it could have been better. Like I said, it did feel like they kind of went over the top and could have kept it, down to earth type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's our 2 movies for this weekend. Kind of some takes off the comic books, some takes off children's series there. So next weekend, though, we're going to have some pretty cool movies.
Cowboys and Aliens, Crazy Stupid Love, and The Smurfs in 3D.
So join back in next Friday at noon, and we'll be having those reviews for you.
Enjoy your movies this weekend.